Hi everyone, in this module 5 we are going to learn one of the most important things in SQL, which is how to query data effectively. We will cover in this module filtering using where clause, sorting using order by, limiting results using limit and offset, removing duplicates using distinct, and using some comparison and logical operators. By the end you will be able to write clean and powerful select queries. So let's start. First we will see filtering data using where clause. So for that let me set up one example that's I'm creating one table called employees with these things, and I'm inserting some data into the table. So let me finish this one. So the table is created and 4 records are inserted. Okay, so now let's understand concepts one by one. So first we will see the where clause. Okay, so how where clause works. So this is where clause and we'll see how it works. So whenever you want to retrieve specific records instead of entire table, you use the where clause. Okay, so the syntax is also very simple. Syntax is like this. First we write select obviously, and then list of columns. It can be column 1, column 2 and so on. Okay, and then we write from, then the table name. Okay, from the table name, and then here we write where, and then we can have conditions here. Okay, so this is how where clause work, and in where clause we can have as many as possible conditions. Okay, so let's see with examples. We have already set up the data. So this is the data that we have already set up, and on that I'll try to show you some examples. So first example we can see, to get all employees from IT department. If I show you data from here, it is there are 2 employees with IT department. So how I can retrieve them? Only those records. So how I write that? So I write select star from. So why I mention star? Because I don't want to write all the columns one by one. So star means all the columns will be selected. So select star from employees. Okay, then where condition, then the condition. So where, as I said, department should be IT department. So department is IT, and then semicolon. So what will happen? Out of 4 records, only 2 records will be returned, so with having employees with IT department. Okay, so this is how first we retrieve the selective records. Now I'll show you another example. Get employees with salary that is greater than 60,000. Okay, so how we write that? So for that also let me copy this much, so I don't need to type again and again. So I have copied this much, and then what would be my condition? My condition should be salary greater than, or also I can place equal to if it is greater than equal to, but in this case it is greater than. Okay, greater than 60,000. So this is 60,000. So let me query. So one record is written, that is David, it's having 675,000. So let me verify. So there is one employee David with having 75,000, which is more than 60,000. If I mention greater than equal to 60,000, then this record will also be included. So let me show you. So this is greater than or equal to. Okay, so here we can see that 2 records are written. That means we have used greater than and greater than equal to symbol as well. Okay, so this is how we filter the data. Now let's see how we sort the data. Suppose I want this record to be first, I want this record to be first, or whatever I want to see first on the basis of some columns, I can do that. So that's done using the order by keyword. Order by. So the data sorting is done using order by keyword. The order by clause helps you sort your results either ascending or descending order. So if I don't mention anything, by default it's ascending. If I have to make descending order, so I need to explicitly provide that. So let's see with examples. Now the first example is to sort employees by salary, highest one should be come first. So how I do that? Then again select star from employees, then order by, on which basis I need to do salary. Okay, so as I said, if I don't mention anything, it will be ascending. Ascending means lowest first and then greater ones, but here I am saying that the highest should be first, so I need to mention DSC, that is the descending. Okay, so let me query. So all the employees are written with, if you see the how they are arranged on the basis of salary. Highest salary, then the 60,000, 55,000, then 55, then 50. Okay, so this is how the data are sorted. So let's see another example. So sorting the names alphabetically. Okay, so the sorting can be also done. Maybe say select star from employees. Okay, then order by name, and it should be alphabetically means in one order it should come, like in a dictionary manner. So I leave it as it is, otherwise I can mention ASC only for ascending order. So let me query. So here if you see the Anna, it came first, then David, then John, then Sarah. So sorting makes your results much easier to understand. So you don't need to all the time to filter out the data. You can also sometimes sort the data, and also it is possible to combine them. Yes, so let me combine. Maybe say I can say this one I'll combine with order by. I'll combine the where clause. So how we do that? First we need to mention the where clause. Okay, where I can say salary is salary is greater than equal to, I can say 55,000. Okay, so that means wherever salary is greater than equal to 55,000, take only those records, and also whatever record is returned, so make them in descending order. So let me do this. Okay, so 3 records returned as per this condition, and whatever the data is returned, they are also sorted now. Okay, so this is how we can mix where clause and the sorting. So this was one more concept, and now let's see limit and offset. Okay, this is also important, limit and offset. Okay, so how it works? So limit means it restricts the number of records to be returned without any where clause, or even if we have where clause, so it will limit the number of records. Okay, and offset means to skip the data. So if I mention offset 1, so it will skip first record. Okay, so offset skips some rows before showing the results. So let's understand this with example. So first example, it's like showing only first 2 rows of the employees table. So I can select like this, select star from employees, then I can provide limit 2. Okay, fine. So this will what it will do, it will limit the results up to 2 records. Okay, so see, so the first 2 records are returned from the employees table. So similarly, I can write using the offset. I can say skip first 2, then show the next 2. Okay, so let me copy this one. So select star from employees, then I need to mention offset and limit. So I say offset 2, then limit 2. That means out of 4 records, first 2 will be skipped, and then whatever the results come, it will be limited to 2 records only. So let me show you. So see here 3 4, what happens if I make it 1? So only 1 record will be returned after skipping first 2. So let me show you. So this is how limit and offset works. So limit limits the record, and offset skips the records. Okay, so this is super useful when building pagination features in websites and applications. Okay, so when you build web applications, etc., and you have many records to show, so you can use limit and offsets. Okay, so now let's see data filtering using distinct. Okay, there is something called distinct to get the distinct values. So distinct does what? Distinct removes the duplicate ones. Okay, so it will remove the duplicate ones. So for example, we can have in the data, if you see, we have 2 employees with the IT department, correct? But I want one record. So for example, say if I want to see the departments, like I want to know the employees having the departments, so it will be written like IT HR, IT finance. So IT is written, it will be repeated 2 times, but I want only one time the IT should be shown in the result, only one time. So how can I do that? I can do like this. So this is department. So how I write this? So select, then distinct, then distinct, which columns to be distinct? It is department column of employees table. So department, then as usual from employees. Okay, so this is how we can make the distinct. So here you see that we received 3 records only, but if I remove this distinct, so 4 records will be written. Okay, see, 4 records are written. So this is how distinct is useful to remove the duplicate data from your data sets. Okay, so distinct makes your results clean and unique. Now let's see some comparison operators. Comparison operators such as we'll see equal to, we have already seen equal to, so we'll see not equals to, we'll see greater than, less than, greater than equal to, and less than equal to. So let's see with examples. Okay, so first example we will see employees earning at least 60,000. Okay, so how we do that? Select star from employees. Okay, then where condition. Okay, as we said, salary should be at least 60,000. So whatever is greater than or equal to 60,000, it should work. Okay, so this was, I think, our first example. So same we are repeating here. So here we receive 2 records because there are 2 employees with having salary at least 60,000. Okay, and also we can have, there is another thing called not equals to. Okay, so I can show you an example where employees are not in HR department. So how we write that? Select star from employees, sorry, employees, and then where department is not equals to HR. Okay, so there are 2 ways to write not in. I'll show you. So apart from HR department, we have received 3 records. So this is one way, that is less than symbol, greater than symbol, and there is another way also to write, that is exclamation mark and then equals to. That means this is not equals to. Okay, so this will also give the same result. See, so there are 2 ways to do it. So whatever you prefer, you can do. Okay, so this was about like there are other operators, less than and equal to, only equal to, so you can try them with examples. So now let's move to logical operators, that is and, or, not, etc. Okay, so these help you combine multiple conditions. As I had said earlier, in the where clause we can have multiple conditions, right? So now let's see and operators. And operators returns rows only if all conditions are true. So if you remember the truth table, it would be helpful. So and operator works on when both the conditions or all the conditions are true, or conditions work when one of the conditions is true. So same thing is here. Okay, so first we will see the and operator where all the records are satisfy the condition, all the conditions are satisfied for those records will be written. So for example, let me write some queries. Select star from employees where, okay, first condition is say department equals to IT. Here I can write and, so you can write it in lowercase or uppercase, doesn't matter. So salary should be greater than 60,000. So only those records will be written where department is IT and salary is more than 60,000. So let's see if such employees exist or not. So yes, one employee is there, David, whose department is IT and its salary is more than 60,000. So this is how we can combine data, we can combine the query using and operator. Similarly, we can use the or operator. In or operator, in if one of the condition is satisfied, so that record will be written. So let me modify this one only. So maybe department equals to IT or salary is greater than 60. So if even if one condition is satisfied for the record will be written. So let me see. So 2 records satisfying the condition where department is IT or salary is more than 60,000. Now we can also use same column. So for example, say department equals to IT, or I can write again department equals to HR. Okay, so this also should work. So this also works. So here you can see that only those records are written where department is IT or department is HR, not other department. Let me see what was the another department, and the department was finance. So this record was not written because it doesn't satisfy the condition. Okay, so this is how it works, and we have already seen many things. So now let's see not operator. Not operator negates a condition simply. Okay, so let me tell you the example. Select star from employees. Okay, where then not department. Okay, not department equals to maybe say IT. Okay, so that means all the records will be returned where department is not equals to IT. So this is helpful when you don't know the other departments or other values code, but you know what is the value that you need to exclude. Okay, so this is basically to work on excluding the data, that is the not operator. So in this module we covered where clause, order by, limit and offset, distinct, then some comparison operators, then some logical operators using and, or, not, etc. If you find this helpful, hit the like button and subscribe for more PostgreSQL tutorials. So in the next module we will dive into more advanced querying techniques. So let's move to the next module.